party started. Basically, moving into 2020, it's really interesting to see what's going to be coming up. I've had some hints with spirit for for myself and for the rest of the globe coming up. So it's pretty exciting. Moving closer and closer to 2021, the theme of the day is things are going to get ramped up. Things are going to pick up, which is really exciting. And I often will hear from spirit that certain high vibrational frequencies are building their energy and amplifying that. So we also have to adjust our own frequency over time. So hence the ascension symptoms, anchoring more light, change of diet, change of location, maybe change of job, a lot of changes. And frequency wise, energy wise, we have to be ready to be in vibrational alignment with this high vibrational frequency coming in. Some of us, we're just not going to be ready, and that's okay. It takes a little bit more time. Others of us, we're getting maybe hit hard a little bit more so with ascension symptoms than others. And if you are, well, then I suppose you have a good indicator as to why. They're getting us ready, whether we like it or not. But that's okay. So let's see where we're going to go. So I know a lot of you will have a lot of questions, okay? So I'm going to try my best to get to as many of you as I can. And also, as you recall, the more specific your question is, the more specific guidance I can channel through. If your question's kind of vague and, I'll still get guidance for you. But for me to give you as much punch as I can, as much oomph, please make your question more specific, and then we will see what will come through. Okay? All right. So the first question is, here are my questions. All right. Jane's right out the gate, running, and I love it. Was my mom's amnesia a spiritual event or something else? Okay, so let's narrow this down, okay? I'm going to copy your question so I don't forget it. I can always pop it back up as people are coming on. Okay, so was your mother's amnesia? Let's narrow it down because I like narrowing things down. If you guys know me, you know me well, you know that I like to narrow things down. Was it physical or was it energy or spiritual related? Physical. Usually if it's energy or spiritual related, I'll get a feeling of lightness and they'll say spiritual, but what I'm getting is in my body and it's physical. Okay, so I'm just telling you what I get. I like confirmations, so I like to hear it, I like to feel it and see it if possible. Seeing is like the last thing that comes online. For me anyways, coming out the gate. Clairvoyance was the last thing that came in, although I like to scan and see what I get. Okay, so if we could just hold on the questions just for 2 seconds so I can get to each of you, and then I'm going to come back and ask you to type your questions in a second, okay? So as far as it being physical, do you want to elaborate on that? Okay, why is that? She needed this experience because she signed up for it. That's really a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? I mean, I knew my soul signed up to have ulcerative colitis to learn and grow from, but it didn't make it any easier knowing that. I was like, but okay, go ahead. Okay, so one of the lessons that she's learning, she signed up to learn through this physical amnesia, physical related, is what it feels like to allow others to take care of her, to give to her. Okay. So I don't know if she's been always the one giving, but now she's receiving. And giving, just like receiving, is equally as important. And there are a lot of lessons learned through that. Go ahead. She also signed up to learn what it was like to start from scratch. Blank slate, temporarily. So I'm getting, okay, go ahead. You want to come in a little closer? She will get it back. Okay? Or if she hasn't already. Maybe she's getting bits of it back, but she's going to get it back. She will be all right. She needed you to take care of you. Sorry, she needed you to take care of her, and you have risen to this occasion. So this isn't just about her. This is also about you looking after her and caring for her and giving to her. Thank you, dear ones. I mean, you sign up for planet Earth, and yeah, some of these lessons are not always easy, are they? But there's a lot of growth happening here, and there are a lot of lessons, and they really appreciate and love what you're doing for her. But this is equally as good for you, in that you get to come and step forward and take a break from life. Yes, you have your hands full in other areas, but this is really good for you. You needed this breather. It's like a transition period for you. And you needed this transition period to get your mind like out of where you were. I don't know if it's like a rat race or the day-to-day grind or whatever you were doing before, but you needed this transition equally so. So her guardian angel is saying that one could look at this as spiritual growth and lessons learned for your mom, but it's equally as important and equally so for you as well. Thank you, dear ones. All right. Let's see. I'm going to get to hello, Muriel. So good thing I copy and paste. Okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Do you want to relay your name? Oh, I'm getting like I'm getting beautiful images. Just the love that your mom's angel has for your mom is like, there are no words. That's the first thing out the gate. Okay, I'm getting willow. Like she's showing me a pussy willow and out waving in the wind, pussy willows. And her name is Willow. She loves and cherishes you both eternally, forevermore, more than you could possibly imagine. She's being strong for each of you here on the other side. Okay, she's right here. We always say, on the other side, where are they? But she's right here. Okay, so energy is everywhere. It can be here in a split second. The second you talk to a loved one or your guardian angel on the other is the second they hear you. There are no time or space constraints for them. There's no like, oh, I'm taking you away from something. It just doesn't happen. Okay, let's move to the next question. All right. I love that. Okay. Just going to reload my page. Just give me a second. Okay. Give Give me a
second.
second.
I'm taking you away from something. Doesn't happen. Okay.
Moving down so I can get to your questions and see them. If you open the window up really big, Ashley, through the group on Facebook, you can see all the questions on the right-hand side. Be Live somehow doesn't pop up people's names. All right. Devon, here we go. Let's get ready to rumble. Can you tell me who is on my spiritual team? Thank you. This might take a little while. I'm just getting laughter, if you know what I mean. Oh, God. Okay. You have 2 guardian angels, 1 male and 1 female. They're coming through as that. There really is no sex, but they prefer to be known as male and female. There's no androgynous here. The whole sweep of your team, there are 14 in total, 2 guardian angels and 12 other angels helping you in your life experience. They want you to call on them more often and talk with them more often. That is very highlighted here. And with you doing so, you're going to bring in more angels to help you. Nothing is off limits, and you can ask them to help you with anything. Okay? They want you to know that. Nothing's off limits. They can help you with anything and everything. That's really important for you to know. There's nothing too big or too much for them to handle. You have 2 spirit guides from your spiritual soul group in spirit, in heaven, if you want to call it that. 1 male, the second one, well, that doesn't make it too easy, has incarnated predominantly as male and female, 50-50. So you could, what would you prefer? Female. Okay, we'll go with female. Okay, so 1 female, 1 male, 1 female. Now these are your soul mates. Okay, so if you incarnated with them, they're from your soul group, they're your soul mates, and your soulmate you can incarnate with in a romantic way, as a mother, child way, sibling way. But 2 of them will always hang back and help you through each of your lifetimes, just like you will hang back and help them when they come into a vessel, and you will assist them, right? That's right. Anybody else? Oh, here we go. Just give me a second. So I just check my mind and I'm quiet because I feel another energy coming in. And so in order for me to really get this not accurately, quickly, I like to tune my mind out. I see a Pleiadian, 2 Pleiadians. All right. They're giving me 2 fingers, 2 Pleiadians. You've incarnated as a Pleiadian in previous lifetimes. And now you're here on Earth, enjoying yourself. It hasn't always been easy. But you're still here and you're still doing it. And they're here supporting you and backing you up. They got your back. They're here supporting you. They give you encouragement. They give you energy. They give you high vibrational energy when you need it. You've incarnated with these 2 energies in these lifetimes, and now they are here assisting you in this lifetime. I've heard this many times before during readings, which is this life is a pivotal one. It is a pivotal lifetime where we are ascending. And so these energies come here. Many ET energies are coming here to support us from lifetimes that we've had with them many times before. Would you like to relay a message? Yes. Oh, so strongly wants to get through to you, Devin. This is a strong female Pleiadian energy that has incarnated with you. It's a fragment. So I'm Kristin here, right? But I'll be how many other different, my energy will go into other bodies, right? All a part of my higher self or my soul. And so this is a fragment of an energy that you've incarnated with many times. Okay, go ahead. We love you. We cherish you. Know that we are here supporting you. You are not here alone. Remember that when you have moments where you might feel alone, you are not alone. We are here assisting you during this time of ascension. We are assisting you with anchoring the light. We are assisting you with your dietary changes, eating more whole food, or more plants in your diet, more high vibrational foods, more love and light infused throughout your vessel from us, from each of us. You are doing wonderfully here. It's not always easy to incarnate on Earth, they say, but you're doing this and you're doing it. They say beautifully. You heard the call to come here and you showed up. That's the most important thing right out the gate. You came and you decided and you showed up. You knew it would be a challenge coming here, but you did it anyways. You came here anyways. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you, dear ones. Is there anybody else? Two archangels, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel really wants you to talk with him and ask him to help you. He's like just waiting to help you. Like picture Gabriel just waiting. Okay, he's waiting to help you. And I'll tell you something, when you work with Gabriel, like it is amazing what happens. He is just ready, and he's just ready to help you. Anything else you want to say? Nope, not at this time. Not at this time, but I'd imagine he'll have something to say to you at a later time. He's just calmly nodding his head at me. Mm-hmm. Just calmly nodding. All right. Giddy up. All right. Okay. All right. So Elizabeth, you want to know if you'll be channeling for others in 2020. At the end of 2020. It's still, okay. You know when you kind of get in your own way and you're like, no, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I'm too fearful to do it. I'm not going to do it. Or you kind of like, you put it on the back burner and you don't think about it as much. Life gets in the way and you decide, you know. So it's going to take a little bit of time throughout 2020. They're talking about lighting a match or some fire within you to kind of burn away some stagnancy. Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. So if you feel like you have parts of your life that are kind of stagnant and you're kind of sitting there wondering, well, what's going to happen next? I don't know. I'll just hang back here and just, So in order to get you going, the stagnancy is going to be swept out. You also have other things on your plate. So when the time is right, when your plate isn't as full, that is when it will unfold. And so it's a balance between having not enough time and energy on your plate and having the excitement and the surge, the desire. So burning away the stagnancy on the other. Okay, so anything else? Nope. They're kissing you on the forehead gently, and they're holding you. They're holding you. And you know why they're doing that. You've been through it recently. You've been through the ringer, I call it. And they're kissing you and they're hugging you. And they're telling you, we love you. They say you're doing wonderfully. When push comes to shove, you step up to the plate and you do it. And that's what matters most. Thank you, dear one. Cool, hey? Emma, does my team have something I need to know about my year in 2020? Yes. Oh, they're coming in hot and heavy. You know when you get rushed? So sometimes spirit will come in nice and slow, and then other times it comes in, it rushes in. Okay, so it just rushed in behind me. Several of them, several of your guardian angels, two, yes, two, yes. Okay. Sometimes you're uncertain about certain things. There's some uncertainty there. And they want you to know that as you move through 2020, you will no longer be uncertain. There will be more clarity, more clarification. When they're talking about like when things rise to the surface, and you become really crystal clear about a lot of different things in life. The path you wish to take, what's important to you, what's a priority, and this is what's going to happen in 2020 for you. Be uncertain no more. Be uncertain no more. And this is in many areas of your life, not just a few. They know that you have certain responsibilities in life, looking after cherished loved ones. And this is really essentially a top priority in your life right now and throughout 2020. What matters most is that things will become more crystal clear with more clarity in many different avenues in your life experience and throughout 2020. Then I see you stepping off and walking in 2021, not running, walking, but picking up speed. So you start walking, and then you're like, yeah, with this clarity, you know where you're going, and now you're going to pick up and you're going to walk faster. They're laughing that I picked that up, and they go like this at me because I picked that up. Do you want to say anything else? No, that's what they want you to know. That, and that they love you. And again, they say forevermore, and they cherish you. They don't just cherish you, they cherish your soul. Thank you, dear one. All right, Kathy, let's get it on. Was just on another call with a medium. Kathy, you're cracking me up. All right. Asking about my creativity, didn't really get the answer I needed. Can you tell me how I can be more creative for what has been told to me I need to do? Okay, so let's talk about see what? Your angel's like this. Like, really? Are we really going to talk about this? Like, I don't know, maybe during your reading that was discussed and it doesn't need to be discussed any further, or it's not a priority. All right, well, let's leave it in your hands then. This is your male guardian angel, by the way. This is your life's purpose. What am I doing here? Bigger purpose. This is the guardian angel that helps you with helping you fulfill your life's purpose and anything else you're to fulfill that you set up to fulfill before coming into this life experience. So, okay, I'm ready. I'm all ears. Okay. They want you to let go and allow. That's it. Anything else? The creativity will flow naturally and gradually. Anything else? We love you. Anything else? No. Okay, that's all for you. Let go, go with the flow. It'll come naturally and gradually over time. Your guardian angel would really like you in each and every given moment. Anything that's worrisome, any fear, any worry, it's your job to hand it off to him or them. Or if you want to picture like a gold box, you can do that. And you put them in the gold box. Put them in the gold box. That's your job every day. They really want you to do this to free up your energy. So you're going to take out the heaviness, put it in the gold box. They're going to transmute it into the light. And then that will leave more room within you to anchor you with more light and help lift your frequency, clear the density, he says. Anything heavy, anything worrisome, any fear, any low vibrational thoughts, feelings, doubts, okay? If you doubt anything at any moment, you're going to be the still observer of what's going on in here, and you're going to put it in the gold box. That's your job. Anything else? The more you do this, the more they can free you of any entanglements of low vibrational, dense thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions are energy. And as we emit this out, we're sending out this frequency, right? And as you well know, we are the manifestors of our reality, and it is the law of attraction. So therefore, he's wanting you to free yourself of this frequency so that they can transmute it. So you're freeing yourself. You're going to create more peace, more stillness, more ease, more flow. Then you're going to want to let go and go with the flow, because your angels are going to help you. They're going to help you with the creativity. They're going to help you with whatever is needed. Okay, anything else? That's most important out of everything that he just discussed, that you put all that heavy stuff in the gold box. As soon as it comes up, emotions, feelings, thoughts, it goes in the gold box. It goes in the gold. You want to do it 20 times a day, 30 times a day, 50 times a day, however many times a day, however many, for however long it takes. There will be a day, he says, where you are going to wake up in the morning after doing this for several days, and you're going to feel more at ease and more at peace. There will be no pushing things or trying to make things happen. There will be just more ease and going with the flow. That's the first thing you're going to notice. Second thing you're going to notice is your mind is more at peace and more at ease, and you're not going to, you know how we always in life go, oh, it's going great, and then we tank with all the worry and all the, and then it's okay. So it's like a ride. So what's going to happen is the ride's going to smooth out. You want to say anything else on that? More peace and ease. Okay, that's what he wants for you. He wants more peace and ease, and going with the flow and letting go, and knowing that everything that is transpiring right now is what is best, and everything to come will come when it's ready, when it's meant to, with ease and flow. Ease, gradually, naturally, and at ease. Like you have this pull within you that you are going to help others, and there's some kind of a, you know, something's coming, and you know that you're meant to be here for another purpose, or there's a greater purpose, or what you're doing is going to expand and you want it to expand. Okay. But in order to do this, people think, oh, I have to do more. I have to know what to do, and I have to do more. But what your guardian angel is saying is that we just need to let go with the flow, be more at ease and go with the flow, hand off the low vibrational stuff to free ourselves, and everything will manifest gradually as is best. Yeah. He just clapped and went like that. He just pointed at me. So, fist bump. Do you want to relay your name? Bernard. Bernard. And he sounds like a Bernard too, if you know what I mean. Hello, Betsy. Okay. Kimberly, I was hearing and seeing images from people who have passed very clearly, and it has stopped. Can you tell me why or what? Oh, you know who's coming in now, Kimberly. Gonna try and hang on with your guardian angels. Hang on to my chair. Kimberly's guardian angels are super strong. They woo, let's get ready to rumble. Ready. Why is that stopped? And what does she need to do to reopen them? Okay. Okay. Oh, sweet something. Yeah. Some or another. Your angels will take on the vibrational frequency depending on where you've incarnated, and Kimberly's angels are just a little stronger than what I'm accustomed to. That frequency is a little bit more of a punch to it. Ready. Sometimes in life, one needs to step back before they can step forward again. And this is one of those times. You have other priorities that are unfolding right now in your life experience, and we wish for you to focus on them. I'm getting your son in this, okay? Your son is more of a priority for you to be focusing on at this time. When the dust settles and there is more ease and flow, then you will step forward again and things will come back online again. Never worry that, or fret, they say the word fret, that this will disappear permanently. It will never disappear permanently. It's just that there are other priorities unfolding in your life experience at this time. Remember, it is important to know that there are times in life where it's best to step backward, go within. Sometimes we feel like we are maybe dropping in frequency a bit, and that's all okay. That's all okay, and there's that's actually a lesson, and there's growth in that. And then when it's time, then that stepping back will actually allow you to then step forward again and grow again. Oh, isn't this beautiful? They're showing me. There's times of rest. There's times to step back. And it's an ebb and flow, okay? And that's really important to know, that not everyone is meant to just go and step forward, that there are times for rest, there are times to step back before stepping forward once again. And this is this transition, this time in your life experience. We love you, Kimberly. We love you. You're doing wonderfully here on Earth. You know that it was bumpy and now it's smoothed out, but there are times where when it's important to know when to step back, and that's okay. Also, another form of stepping back is digressing or moving off onto different paths and focusing on other activities, other things, other humans like your son, which is really important. And then you can revert and come back onto the path again when the frequency starts to lift and shift. When it's time, when it's necessary, when it's the right time. They'll be nudging you and guiding you when it is that time, and things will come back online. You will never, ever lose that connection with spirit, ever. You were born to handle everything that you are currently handling in life and throughout the remainder of your life. You have that strength within. It's like they're saying it's a gentle strength. It's not like a, I can handle anything kind of strength. It's like a slow strength. And you will just take things gradually and you can handle anything. And each of the souls that have incarnated with you also know this about you. And that's why they incarnated with you. That's one reason why they incarnated with you. They know this about you. Thank you, dear one. That's beautiful. All right, Janine. Okay. Oh, I hear you. Somewhere warmer. Am I right? So you're thinking about Florida or California? Okay. Ooh. Oh boy, lots of questions here. I'm going to try to get them all. Okay, so first question is it best to relocate at this time for Janine? No, not yet. No, not yet. And I hear it and I feel it and they're pulling my head back. And you can ask this question too. If you get like an open feeling, like you want to get out of your chair and you're all open, then move. If you're feeling a pullback and it's pinned to the chair, like I am, then it's a no, don't move. So, not yet. But when it is time, then we can talk about that. Your guardian angel's right above my head. California. 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 Not Florida. California. Thank you. Is there anywhere else? There's also Hawaii up on the plate. However, Hawaii may be too isolating. So they're recommending California first as the top choice on the list. Okay. So when do you suggest that she relocates, or is that still up in the air? It's still a couple years down the road. Okay. Although you can push that sooner, that's your free will choosing. There's some reason why they are suggesting that you stay there a couple more years. I don't know if you have other obligations or maybe your kids are in school or something. There's obligations that you have that are necessary maybe for you to stay there just a couple more years. However, it's your free will if you want up and move or apply for work. And if you get something, you'll be a lot happier in California, they're saying. And they're saying not Southern California, but more mid-range up north. And they're saying preferably near the coast. Okay, not inland, but near the coast. Okay, they're clapping. Okay. Is it a contract that she moved there and had an accident? There's a soul's growth. They keep saying soul's growth. So there's growth through that experience. Not always easy. They say it's not always easy. It's really not about what happens to you, but how you handle it or endure it. Do you see the cup half empty or half full? How are you going to process things? And you've done brilliantly. You've risen to the top. Like some people sink and they just stay there in frequency and they can't get going and they focus in on what's wrong and the woe is me and the pity party. For one, we've all been there. I was there for the first 2 years when I had colitis and I'm like, well, the only thing I can change in this situation is my attitude and the way I see things. And I remember that very clearly. I was so done banging my head against the brick wall. And then I knew that the only way that things were going to change is me, and how I chose to see the situation. Is this for, self-growth, spiritual growth, soul's growth? Oh, yes, soul's growth. Okay, so what are your strongest clairs out of the 4? However, there's clair scent as well, right? So seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing. Those are the 4. So what are your top 2? Feeling, knowing. Those are your top 2, just like mine. And then I developed hearing, and then seeing came online. And all of us can do this. All of us can do this. It's like riding a bike. If I just got on the bike for the first time, I probably wouldn't ride it too good, and I'd probably fall off the bike. But when you practice balance and you practice using the brakes and the little horn, and you got your lights on and you're pedaling at a certain pace, you're pedaling. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm riding the bike. And that is what mediumship is all about. That and quieting our minds, because sometimes this is too busy and too active for us to even pick up on the signs that they're trying to guide, communicate with us. And again, that's why I am offering mediumship courses, to show you how to ride the bike. All right, Bonnie. Will my channeling pick up in 2020? Will voiceover be successful for me? Ooh, how exciting. Okay. Different energy coming in. Just give me a sec. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay. So it will. Practice more often. Focusing in more on a quiet mind. That's one guidance that's coming through. And a busy mind and being really busy. So if we could just slow it down for a time, quiet that mind, and practice. That's what's needed. Okay, so voiceover. Enjoy the process without having an end goal. He's pretty blunt. Hey, this is your male guardian angel, by the way. Enjoy it for the fun of it. You know that saying when you go and you step into doing something, and they always say, do it for the love of it, and then it never seems like work. Holy, is that true? I mean, when I was cleaning homes, you think I was going into that because I really enjoyed it? I love cleaning toilets for a living. I mean, I love the animals that I used to visit, and I miss them dearly every day. The cats and the dogs, and and the people, and I miss that aspect of it. But did I love it? No. Do I love doing this? Yes. Does it feel like work to me? No, not really. So I say move in that direction. Whatever you enjoy doing, move in that direction. And even if, say, the voiceover or the whatever it is isn't the ticket, it doesn't matter, because once you focus in on something that you love, that you enjoy, that you're creative and excited about, that opens up that energy and pulls in the other things that will come into your life for you to step off onto, and you will move in the right direction, on the right path with that. Do it for the love of it. Did I start YouTube because I was hoping to make money? Nope. Absolutely not. Never once entered my brain. In fact, I didn't even want to do it. And then I thought, okay, well, I can do this. I'll just pop up videos that I've done where I go live in my group, Intuitive Angel Messages. And then when I started popping up the videos, I was like, man, this is pretty cool. Like it was fun and I was getting really good response from it and people really enjoying it. And I was really enjoying it. And that's the path you want to go, in the direction of doing things that you enjoy, and it will open up paths that you can't even imagine. Literally, there are paths that have, if my angels had told me 15 years ago that I'd be doing this right now, I would have laughed. I would have laughed so hard. Yeah, right, Agnes. Yeah, right. Talk to the hand. So what I'm trying to tell you is, do it and other doors will open. Do it for the fun of it. And they're not saying that it's not going to, but just do it, not for the end game, but for the enjoyment of it. Do you want to say anything else? They want you to know that you are a wonderful mother. All parents are doing the best that they can with what they know in the moment, and they honor and cherish every parent on the planet. Okay? They never will relay guidance that you could do this better or that better, because parenting is hard work. But they want you to know that you are doing wonderfully, and they're very proud of you, and they're really proud of that little boy of yours. Oh man, I'm getting emotional here. Just give me a second. And they love the connection and the bond that, and the love that the two of you have with one another. They're always watching and they're always nearby should you need them. Thank you. Whew. Intense. Henrietta, here we go. I ask my guides questions and hear their answers and have learned to trust their guidance. I would like to learn how to feel the answers as well as hear them. What does it feel like? It is always the same or different with different guides. Thanks. Exactly. It is different depending on which energy comes in. However, when you first start channeling, it will be your two guardian angels coming through, communicating with you. They're not going to give you too much for you to handle right out the gate. They're not going to give you, long sentences or books of information. They'll give you short, brief. Holy smokes. Sorry. I just got your guardian angel coming up behind me and it made me burp. I'm like, well, that was awkward on camera. Henrietta. Okay, so here's an example of how your angel's coming in, Henrietta. Quiet mind. If you're like, oh, am I feeling something? Is something happening? I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm trying. Okay. No. Quiet mind. And you'll feel the pressure. There'll be like an energy pressure coming up against your body. It might come up on the right side. It might come up down through your head when you call in your angel or ask your angel to step forward, or open and expand your energy, please. I still don't feel it. Can you open and expand your energy further, please? Now, when you first start channeling, it's not like we're hearing someone talking outside of us. We're not even hearing someone talking inside of the head, because I think that, quite frankly, we have not adjusted to their frequency, and they wouldn't want to freak us out like that. So how it comes in is very slow and gradual, and I must have a still mind and allow thought forms to form in my head with my own internal voice forming them. So I'm not hearing a different voice. I'm hearing my own voice forming words that I am not forming. Very gentle and very subtle. So you can get a piece of paper and you can write down, usually it'll start off like this: we love you. We are here for you. Let's see what else they'd like to say. Keep trying. You're nearly there. With the clairaudience. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. They're saying that this dear one will help guide you should you wish. If you feel like taking the next mediumship course, if you feel drawn to it, okay? If someone doesn't feel drawn to watching material on YouTube, to taking a course, don't do it. But if you feel a pull, do it. Yes, there are tips that Kristin has learned and will be able to relay to make things easier for you. Learned by her team of angels. That's true. The way I teach is different, I'm sure, than other mediums teach. And we are connecting in with high vibrational frequency and your team of angels, and we're moving in that direction. Free-flowing guidance comes in time with practice. This is your female guardian angel talking now. And she's just sending that right here in through the top of my head. And it's just like right into my brain. It comes with practice over time. Keep practicing. Still your mind long enough for me to be able to form thought forms within your mind. You've got this. You can do this. Everyone can. Everyone can. You're feeling a pull in this direction for a reason. We are pulling you here. We wish for you to practice so that the channels of communication can open between us. Keep practicing. Do not give up. And do not feel deflated should you not receive the channeled guidance straight away. It is the practice that is most important. Thank you, dear one. Oh, now she's pulling her energy right out of my head. Wow, she doesn't beat around the bush. No problems hearing her. Henrietta, you got no problems there. Sometimes the angels will come in like gentle and like more quiet, and I'm like, can you turn it up, please? So no problems, Henrietta. You'll feel warmth, pressure, okay? Sometimes when we're practicing sensing energy in the mediumship course, you literally feel like an aching on the side of your body. And then I say, well, ask them to step back. And they do, and they're like, oh, it feels better within seconds. It's just, we're not accustomed to feeling our team of guardian angels energy. It is so expansive and so high vibrational. All right. Which ways that are best for Henrietta to practice? Yes, practice with yes and no responses within your vessel. It'll be relaxed or open for yes. Pulled back and tight in your chest, and your stomach might feel nauseous, and your head may even pull back. And it might even come in the most gentle way, okay? But you won't pick up on that until your mind is quiet. So go out in nature and ground yourself. And then it's practicing yes and no questions. So you ask them a question, and they're going to give you a yes or no response in your body, in your vessel, through your heart chakra, your solar chakra, and your crown chakra, or they may only pick one. Usually it's the chest. Do you want to say anything else? They're going to go for all three, they say. They're going to close. All they have to do is just close down your heart chakra. They're not closing it. They're just siphoning the energy out of it long enough for it to be a pullback. And they're telling me that they're going to operate through all three. Hi, Ashley. Woohoo! And anything else? Practice with the yes and no questions. Practice with the deck of angel cards. Move your hand over the deck of angel cards. Quiet your mind. And then they will do this with your hand. You'll feel like a burning or a tingling in your fingertips, maybe at first over the card that they want you to choose. So I'm letting them pick the cards. I fan out the deck, and then I move my hand just above the deck. But what will happen with practice is your angel will do this. She's doing that. She's literally putting energy in here, and then it funnels down my arm, and you'll feel tingling and pressure, and comes right into your hand. And then she will push your finger down to the card in which she wishes you to choose. And then at this point, you can read from the booklet, she says. However, that won't be forever. Then you will start to channel the guidance rather than looking in the booklet. Thank you, dear one. Betsy, any words from my father-in-law? Oh, yes. He feels more like a dad to me than a father-in-law. He passed before I ever got, oh, isn't that wild? The chance to spend much time with him one-on-one, but I think of him constantly. If you're thinking of him constantly, I would say there might be a reason why behind that. If you're not thinking of him, but you're thinking about him intermittently, I would say, oh, you're just thinking about him. But if you're thinking about him constantly, then I would say there might be a reason behind that. Maybe he's trying to get a message through to you, or he's around you a lot. So let's see where he is. He says he's nearby always. He checks in with the family frequently. You're just more sensitive, so you pick up on his vibrational frequency, his energy. When he is at home, I'm seeing in the kitchen. So I don't know if you're thinking about him when you're like hanging out in the kitchen, but that's what I'm getting, the kitchen. He hangs out in the kitchen when you guys are all active together, eating together, hanging out, chatting with each other. He's smiling and giving a thumbs up. He says he's doing well, and he's doing he says he's doing really well over there, in fact. He says it's wonderful over here. Wonderful. He says this is home. These life experiences that we're having in these vessels are but temporary. So slowing down and enjoying the moment more is necessary for you, Betsy, should you wish to do that. Slow down and enjoy the moment and create more stillness within yourself, within your mind. And right there, he says, in that stillness is where he will be to communicate with you directly as often as you wish. He's smiling and clapping that I picked that up. He says, thank you, Kristin. It's an honor to chat through you. Really blunt, like just, yeah. Cool. He wants to communicate with you. Okay. He wants to communicate with you and through you for other family members as well. There's not an urgency there, but he's eager about it. Let's put it that way. But in order to do this, you slowing down and creating more stillness in your mind is necessary. And then, but you're already picking up on his frequency. That's why you're thinking about him so often. But the more you slow down, the more and quite create that stillness within, then you're really going to pick up on his energy when he's in, like, oh, okay, here he is. He's in the room. He's right over there. I feel him in the corner. It's going to get amplified. And he's chuckling about that. Cool. Okay. I'm going to take a couple more questions, and then from people that I haven't. Oh, that's so sweet, Devin. I love that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take a couple more questions, and then I'll come back into the comments area and get to more of your questions afterwards. Okay. Bonnie, does my team have a plan for my direction? I don't know where I am heading. Awesome. Let's see. Where are you going, Bonnie? Where are you going? Let's find out. Do you want me to say that? Your angel is witty, but like direct and kind of smirking when she's saying this, okay? Nowhere. You're going nowhere. All right. There's a plan in place and a direction for you to take, but it will come in time. So for now, hang back and relax and enjoy the ride of life, the ride of this experience that you're having right now in this class. Enjoy the moment, be in the moment, be still in the moment. Everything will unfold when it is meant to, in divine timing, when it is necessary. And you will know more about what is coming down the line when it is necessary. Well, you're not giving an inch, are you? Oh my God. Okay. She says, nope. But she's kind of smirking at the same time, okay? She's not being super edgy, but it's on a need-to-know basis. Just know that everything is transpiring and working out behind the scenes of your life as it is meant to, and that is what you need to know at this time. I think Bonnie wants to know if she's going to relocate, as I've seen her post previously on the group wall. It's on a need-to-know basis. All right. Is there any other guidance you want to relay for Bonnie at this time? Sure. Oh, God. She's got like a book, and she's like fingering through this book. Hilarious. You've done beautifully in this lifetime, Bonnie. She says your soul has a different name than Bonnie, but she'll call you Bonnie because that is what you adhere to. They use wording that I wouldn't, but we'll just go with the flow on this one, okay? Anything else? I have your second guardian angel saying Bonnie is a wonderful person. She is a great person. She has a really good insight. And she is constantly learning and growing through taking in a lot of information. And there's a lot of growth unfolding right now within you. And this transpires into your outer world as well, but mainly within you. We love you and we cherish you. We love this growth and this expansion within you. Keep moving, keep stepping forward, keep learning, keep moving in this direction. We honor you. Trust in us that we know the way and we will guide you when it's time. I'm going to say this to your guardian angels. Obviously, she knows something's coming and she can sense it. Your female guardian angel just said, yes, obviously. Oh my God, I love it. They're always right nearby. Should you need them, call upon them. They hear your requests mentally, out loud, and the written word. Thank you, dear one. All right. Okay, the last question I'm going to take, and then I'm going to come back into the comments. And I know that there are many comments, and I'm going to get to as many of you as I can. God, there's 27. Oh my God, people. Okay. Christopher, I want to move forward with healing and become a shaman. What type of healing should I start with? Oh, yeah. All right. Boy, it's your male guardian angel, and he's coming in really strong. I don't know if you've heard that before, but he's got some punch behind him. You need this strength, though, he says. You're very strong character, energy, and he needs to be a vibrational match for you, he says. Also, he needs to be strong because this is what you've needed in your life experience. You need this strength. And it's a good match, the two of us together, working together throughout this lifetime when you need him. Is it best for you to step forward and become a shaman? Yes. If you so choose, you can take this path. Wherever you feel pulled or drawn to, walk and or step in this direction. Move in this direction. Know that when you are being pulled in a certain direction, so say you feel pulled towards being a shaman, okay? We're going to use this as an example. So you feel pulled to being a shaman, but this experience may result in you moving in an even different direction. But you being pulled here is what will get you there. So everything is a stepping stone. Just know that where you are being pulled right now or guided is not the last stepping stone that you will step upon. Great analogy. There are many stepping stones to come. You have the strength for it, and you have you're willing and eager to learn and move in this direction. You feel a great sense of a desire and like you feel a pull to help, to do, and they're trying to get you there. They're going to get you there, but just know that there may be several stepping stones to get you there. But all the while, all these stepping stones that you step upon will be tools in your spiritual tool belt, and they all play a role, and they all help with development, growth, evolving spiritually, your soul's growth on earth. But just know that there are other stepping stones to come past being a shaman, past healing, more growth, more expansion. And you have the strength to do this, and the heart, the strength and the heart. And this is what's needed on earth right now. And they're really emphasizing men stepping forward on earth and taking up new roles on earth, being more heart-centered on earth. And they're saying soon, soon, soon. So when they say that in threes, this is telling me like a year to 2 years down the road. There will be a lot of growth and a lot of evolving. And what you once thought you wanted will shift and change in time. But it will all transpire, all move in the right direction. And that's what matters most. All of these stepping stones will lead you there. Thank you, dear one. That was beautiful. Whew. All right, I'm going to take one last question, David. For you. Hi, Kristin. I've been feeling or receiving so much energy lately. Awesome. I have to sit down or lay down on the couch. Super fantastic. Welcome to the club. Would like to know what my guides have to say for me as to what I need to do or continue in 2020. Oh, your angel's being funny. Okay, get ready for the ride. That's what they're saying. Get ready for the ride, and you're on the roller coaster ride. Like this. They have me on a roller coaster ride. I'm like, woo! And the wind's blowing through my hair. That's what they're doing, okay? Get ready for the ride. Usually, they wait for a person to be ready to shift in a certain direction energetically. However, you have called upon them to act on your behalf to get you going quicker. So they're going to do that quicker. So hang on. You may need to do some deep breathing. You may need to do some EFT tapping. When the energy comes in, go out and sit at the base of a tree with your back up against the tree. You'll be running out to that tree. I run out to the tree. When the energy comes in, get to the tree. If you can't get to the tree, then you're laying down in bed or laying on the couch. More is coming. So get ready for it. EFT tapping, grounding outdoors, deep breathing. And EFT tapping is wonderful because you can talk your body through it, because your body is not used to this incoming frequency, this light being infused in it. So it's wondering what's happening, what's going on. And it goes into kind of a fight or flight mode. Oh my God, your heart starts pounding faster. Sometimes, well, it comes in so hot and heavy, you get lightheaded and dizzy. And there are times where I ask for the energy to step back just a touch. If I'm getting too nauseous or too lightheaded, I can ask that. It'll still come in. It'll just back off a bit and make it more comfortable for me. But basically, you're going to use EFT tapping to help your body relax. It is okay to allow this energy to enter your body, my body, you. You relax. Go with the flow. It's okay. Everything's okay. This energy is going to come in now. This energy is coming in, and it's okay to relax and allow this energy to come into you. It's okay to let this energy come in and relax. Relax now. Go with the flow. Be at ease. Be at peace. The other thing I love to do is I ask the earth, oh, here it comes, it's coming in. Earth, can you pull this energy, please, down through my body and out my feet into you so that it doesn't build up in the top half of me, making me extra lightheaded and dizzy. You could please pull this through. Thank you. Thank you. And then I go and I ground outside up against a tree. Any other guidance? They want me to do this again, David. Oh, the roller coaster ride. But they're trying to make you laugh. But there's more energy coming in, and your vessel will be made to adjust to it, and you'll make it easier on yourself by grounding when this energy comes in, lying down, EFT tapping, deep breathing. You're going to get waves or bursts of this energy that will last for anywhere from 3 to 5 days. And then it will subside and you'll get a break. And then the next one will come in for 3 to 5 days. And then you will get a break and rest and subside. And then they're going to try and extend it. They're going to try and do a longer period of time. More rather than 3 to 5 days, and they're going to try to do 5 days and see how you handle it. And then they're going to back off and give you a rest and a break. And this is going to go on for the first half of 2020 for you. Steady. 2 times a month. Then they're going to work it up to 3 times a month at 3 to 5 times each go. So 2 to 3, then 3. And then the second half of 2020, you're going to really adjust to this new frequency, this new way of life, this new way of being in the world, which will be much better, much healthier, much more high vibrational for you. And they are applauding you for this, and they are excited for this. And they are really happy that you've chosen this path. And they just want to say to anyone who wishes to have this path is also for your choosing, should you wish. Simply ask. Thank you, dear ones. Woo. Awesome. Love it. I'm going to get to your questions in the comments area. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I hope that this has helped you all. If you feel drawn to any of this guidance, it's because it was for you. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Love ya. Bye.